Grand Rising Girly Puffs. Today we're in La Paz. Have you ever heard of La Paz? I actually hadn't until this cruise. This is my first time ever going. We're still on the way there. We haven't even been there yet. The boat is like getting close. I can kind of see land. When I woke up this morning, it was so bright. When the water hits with the sun and it glitters, it's unreal. We saw some manta rays or stingrays, whatever you want to call them. Excursion later, getting on a catamaran. I hope we see even more wildlife, but this morning has not disappointed. I've seen quite a bit already. Grabbed our coffee, went to the gym, headed to the spa, enjoyed the nice thermal beds and all the heated saunas. Like I said, we're getting there late today. We were able to have a really chill morning, and still, we weren't even gone that long. We come back and the freaking cute crab was there ready in our room. We showered, got ourselves ready. We did get off the boat because they had like a little port area. We wanted to walk around, shop, see, because we have an excursion later today, but we didn't want to waste our day. It seemed kind of desolate. There really wasn't much going on here. We were at like the port. I'm guessing this is like the port of La Paz, but there really is nothing much going on here. Just these couple little tents they pop up, some cactuses. We saw some crabs, some fishies in the water. There was actually quite a bit of sea life. Got back on the boat, all of our stuff ready, and I ended up finding a duck. This is my first duck ever. I hope I find more ducks. I guess people are hiding ducks all around. I actually didn't even find this one. Mario found this in the elevator and he handed it to me. So we got ourselves some nice yummy lunch. They made it fresh, had an ice cream, walked around the boat. Since it is an excursion day where people are on land, there's not as many people. You can go explore and it's pretty empty on the boat. It's pretty free. You can go no lines, pretty easy. You just walk off the boat for free, or you can pay for an excursion through Carnival. You can book your own, but there's also just the option to stay on the boat if you wanted to. Now it's time for our Cabo adventure in La Paz. I guess you see Cabo adventures all over, but today we're going on they called it a freaking, what is it called? Like, not it was promoted as a Sunset Carnival catamaran thing. They called it a certain boat, and it just was basically a boat. When we get on, they had this, what I thought was a mimosa, but it's literally just like pineapple juice and some sparkling water or something. It was fine. It was kind of warm, but then they gave us this yummy like snack pack. My favorite part was like the cinnamon crispy. It was like a churro basically. And then they took us to the most famous spot. It just looked like two rocks sitting on top of each other. I'm not gonna lie, I like this a lot more. The little puppies, the seal puppy. They all remind me of Mr. We got to see so many fish. There was a bar and they gave us lunch. I took a couple of vodka shots. I'm not really a good drinker, but like I said, if it's all inclusive, I'm gonna include myself. So I was trying to have some fun. Honestly, I'm not a good drinker. By the time we got to the ocean, I think it helped because it was kind of chilly water, but I don't think so. I was just having the time of my life. It was just warm, gorgeous, green. It matched my swimsuit, and they had these kayaks. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the reason we're on that second boat is they have like a little dinghy that I think it's called a dinghy, right? I've heard that in all the shows. They hop you on the dinghy and then they take you from the dinghy over to this private secret beach island where we kayaked, we snorkeled. I saw so many fish, you guys, it's unbelievable. I literally was like at one point, Press was kayaking around. I was like, I think I see a fish down there. And I stick the GoPro in. I'll have to make a whole separate video. And literally there was a freaking fish. It was so cool. Here I am saying, yeah, I think I'm drunk. I took a couple more shots with everyone. I was having a real good time. Honestly, such a good time that everyone was like, when they were like, let's have a shot. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I showered. I got all the ocean off my hair. And this is actually sadly the end of the night. I started to blow dry my hair and I literally fell asleep on the couch. Preston put me in bed. He went to dinner. He's like, do you want to come to dinner? I was like, I didn't want to keep sleeping. I was so drunk, too drunk, honestly. You shouldn't get this drunk. So then I ended up falling asleep. Preston woke me up with some dinner, a liquid IV. I think that saved my life. And then tomorrow, Cabo Wabo. Night, love you.